Nearly there. There. Watch it. We're coming up right. Mr. Hugo, please, your knee.
What happened? We stopped again.
Mr. Hugo, please, get off me.
Oh, shut up. We're sideways. Why are we sideways?
Oh, ouch.
Smalley, we are not going up. Why?
We're snagged.
On what?
The cable.
But you released it.
It must have caught on something because it was sliding over the hull.
On what?
I don't know. Come on. Let me look out with the flashlight. I can't see. It's just out of sight.
Well, do something. You're the pilot. Do something.
Okay. There's one chance. Actually, two. But it depends.
On what?
There are explosive bolts holding the robot arms in place. We can blow them. The cable could be snagged on one of the arms. But even if it isn't, the force of the explosion may be enough to shake us loose. We'll be cutting off our arms to do it, but without the power, they're useless anyway. The only question is, should we do them separately or together? One blast might not be enough. The two together means we can't try it twice. Okay, what should we do?
I don't know. Blow them separately.
Okay. You ready?
Ah! There goes the arm. It's falling off. It didn't work. Try again. Ah! No, we're still caught, Smalley. What are we going to do? Try rocking. Rock this thing.
No, stop it. Let me think. If we could take some tension off the cable, but without the ballast, we're going to want to go up, even if I flood the tanks. But without power, I can't.
Smalley!
Wait, there's one thing.
What?
Okay, one last thing we can try.
Try it. What is it?
There may be a little juice left in the batteries. If I run them all together, there may be enough to operate the mercury pump.
Try it.
With that, we can change our trim.
Try it.
Which that may be enough to unhook it.
Try it.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, how do I do this? Feed numbers 1 through 6. Number 12. Throw this. Okay. Now we try the pump. It's working. Barely. But it's working.
It's working.
Now we wait.
Smalley, we're moving. We're tipping forward. Oh, this is going to work. I just know it's going to work. It's going to work, yes.
I'm looking out this side. The flashlight isn't doing much good. We're coming around. At least I'll be able to see what we're going to
Wait! Stop! Wait! We're losing the stop!
We're not stopping!
My precious cups are falling out. Oh, they're gone. Oh, my precious cups are gone. Shut up! Why are you laughing? You did this! Shut up!
Look out there. Look what we're caught on. Look!
Statue. Arm of the statue. Caught on the arm of the statue.
You see, it was your doing, not mine. Your greed, that's what got us into this. Your greed and my stupidity for ever listening to you.
No! You were the one! You should have released the cable before we started up.
You were the one who said try the charges separately.
Well, why did you listen to me? You're the pilot. You're in charge here.
Oh, I'm in charge now.
Yes.
Is that it? I'm in charge? Well, then get your foot off of me. Well, stop it.
Smalley, wake up. Smalley, where's your flashlight? I can't See? Smolly, I can leave you alone. I can't stand the darkness. Somebody. Help! Help! Smolly, wake up. You can be in charge. Please. Wake up, Smolly. 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 Smolly.
News on the march. Dateline 2089. Titanic exhibit returns in triumphant style. After languishing in a museum warehouse for almost a century, the forgotten relics from the sunken luxury liner Titanic made a dramatic reappearance this week as part of a 12-nation, 20-city tour that is attracting throngs of the curious at every step along the way. The Titanic exhibit, first assembled in the year 1989 and sent round the world, initially attracted hundreds of thousands of ticket buyers. In time, however, as the novelty wore off and public interest waned, the objects came to be stored in the basement of a Paris museum. Until recently, when for the first time in 96 years, the public spotlight returns and the huge crowds are back. Just look at this line extending round the block at Exhibition Center in New York. But just what is it that is causing all the excitement? Let's go down and take a closer look. Entering at the front door, we pass the silver platters, the teacups, and the endless row of items on display, till at the back we enter the dark and crowded room where a crowd of anxious ticket buyers is about to witness the unveiling of the centerpiece of the exhibit. Moving through the crowd and taking up a spot directly behind the velvet ropes, we wait for the unveiling. The moment arrives. The curtains are parted. And there it is, the Hugo 1, floating in its own specially constructed aquarium. The Hugo 1, antique submarine named for Hugo Legrand, famed adventurer of his day, whose body, along with the body of his pilot, lie in perfect state inside the hermetically sealed container. Hugo Legrand, the great Hugo, as he was known, and for whom the word Hugotist was coined, has lain suspended underwater in a permaseal time capsule. In perfect darkness, far away from harmful sunlight and in a constant temperature of 33 degrees. Look inside and see him now exactly as he was then. Even the uneaten ham sandwich in the foreground remains as fresh today as it was almost a full century ago. But let us move on now as the crowd behind grows impatient, each one wanting his chance to peer into yesteryear and observe the perfectly preserved specimen of the enormous Hugo, encased inside a bubble of steel.
You have been listening to Cape Cod Radio Mystery Theater's presentation of Mr. Hugos Night to Remember. The actors in tonight's play: Doug Credit played the great Hugo, Stephen Russell played Smolly, the sailor and the anchorman, Michael Mellor was Robin Leach and the newsreel announcer, Jim Granlin was Craig and the sailor, Carol McManus played Dame Eva Hartley, Alan Nelson was the captain. Tonight's play was written and directed by Stephen Thomas Oney. Audio engineer, Edwin Hurwitz. Sound effects engineer, Dave Goodman. Live music by Eddie Shear. Sound effects by John Cullity, Lynn Cullity, Debbie Oney, Rich Gady, and Tony Baker. Recorded July 15, 1989 at the Woods Hole Community Hall. Copyrighted by Stephen Thomas Oney for Cape Cod Radio Mystery Theater. This program is dedicated to Robert Ballard, Martin Bowen, and the rest of the crew of the Noor, who had the daring to go and find it and the dignity to leave it alone. This is George McConville wishing you a pleasant evening and inviting you to tune in again when the fog rolls in on another chapter of Cape Cod Radio Mystery Theater.